Downtown Los Angeles, January 2013. A young woman checks into an old hotel with a dark reputation. She smiles for the camera, explores the city, and uploads her last photos online. A few days later, she vanishes without a trace. And what's left behind is a video, a surveillance tape from an elevator that chills the world to its core. This is the true horror story of Elisa Lam and the mystery of the Cecil Hotel. Elisa Lam was 21 years old, a student at the University of British Columbia. She was smart, quirky, and thoughtful, often writing blog entries about her struggles with anxiety, depression, and bipolar disorder. In January, she left Canada for a solo trip to the US. Part escape, part adventure. Her family was nervous, but she kept in touch daily. She stayed at hostels, visited bookstores, explored Hollywood. On January 26th, Elisa arrived in Los Angeles. She checked into the Cecil Hotel, a place with a history so grim, it's almost unbelievable. The Cecil Hotel, built in 1924, was meant to be a glamorous destination for the elite, but it quickly fell into decay as Skid Row swallowed the neighborhood. The hotel became infamous for housing murderers, suicides, and mystery deaths. In the 1980s, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker, lived there while he went on his killing spree. In the 1990s, Austrian killer Jack Unterweger stayed there while murdering women across LA. Over the decades, at least 16 people died in the building, many by suicide. Some say the hotel is cursed. Others say it just attracts darkness. But when Elisa Lam walked through its front doors, she had no idea what was waiting for her. Elisa was assigned room 506, sharing it with a few other travelers. But within days, she began acting strangely. Other guests reported her leaving unsettling notes, locking herself in the room, or talking to someone who wasn't there. Hotel staff eventually moved her to a room alone. Then, on January 31st, Elisa failed to check out. She missed her daily call to her family. By February 1st, she was officially missing. Police searched the hotel top to bottom. Cadaver dogs scoured every hallway, every stairwell, but came up with nothing until they checked the elevator footage. The tape was filmed at 12:04 a.m. on February 1st. In it, Elisa enters the elevator, looking uneasy. She presses multiple buttons, but the door doesn't close. She peers out into the hallway, steps back in, hides in the corner like she's avoiding someone. Then suddenly, she steps out. Her arms move in bizarre, almost inhuman gestures, as if she's trying to communicate with something invisible. And then, she's gone. No one knows what happened after that. The internet exploded with theories. Was she hallucinating? Was she being chased? Was it a paranormal encounter? The video has since been viewed over 100 million times. To this day, no one can explain what she was seeing, or who, or what was out there. 2 weeks later, hotel guests began complaining about discolored water, strange taste, and low pressure. A maintenance worker climbed to the roof to inspect the water tanks. He opened the heavy steel hatch and saw a body floating face up. It was Elisa Lam. She was naked, her clothes nearby in the tank, Her cell phone was missing. There were no signs of trauma, no drugs in her system, no signs of sexual assault. The lid, somehow, had been closed after she was inside. How did she get up there? The rooftop was locked, alarmed, and off-limits to guests. The official ruling? Accidental drowning due to bipolar disorder. But to many, that answer doesn't fit. Some believe Elisa was murdered, lured or followed by someone, hidden by hotel staff. Others think it was suicide during a mental breakdown. And some, more than you'd think, believe she was caught in a supernatural event. Something dark that's haunted the Cecil for decades. Ghosts. Demons. Curses. Even theories about a government test using the hotel as a front. To this day, no one can explain how she entered that tank, or why she looked so terrified in that elevator. Elisa Lam came to Los Angeles in search of inspiration. Instead, she became part of the city's darkest legend. The Cecil Hotel was shut down, renovated, renamed. But the past never leaves. And sometimes, late at night, the elevator still stops on the 14th floor, even when no one pressed the button.